What's good, everyone? I'm back after a month-long hiatus. What can I say happened? Well, for starters, I dyed my hair blonde. I lost my voice for 2 weeks. I also lost a bit of my hearing, and I went out on constant benders throughout the weekend. So, quite frankly, it was a well-deserved hiatus, a well-deserved part for me to recover, as well as actually get my mind right, especially over the past week or two when I've had a bit of free time. I think I've just been kind of putting off doing a video, but essentially today I wanted to provide something, not necessarily a review because I don't really have one, but what I have been doing is been on a continuous run listening to new music. So I'm back. We're here again. Archibald III is here to bring you songs you need to listen to this week. Part 3? Is it part 4? Part 3. Part 3. Cue my intro. These selections of songs, I've got 7 stacked in the brain. And these are songs that I've been listening to, I would say, over the past month. Some have been very recent to the point where I've had to switch out songs last minute and add them in. And others have been there for a while. So without further ado, I'm going to start with the first song, which is by an artist called Compass. And the song is called Hypocrite. Now, this song was recommended to me by a friend at work. And one thing I really loved about this song, actually one thing I noticed about this song was the fact that this is pretty much the only song that I've seen from his profile when I searched it on Apple Music. But then also at the same time, listening to this song is very good. It has a lot of jazz influences, and the way Compass is able to maintain a high-pitched voice or a high-pitched tone throughout the whole song is very good. This song in particular definitely reminds me of artists like JMSN, like Gallant. The way he's able to not only maintain these high notes, but carry them in such a nice way, coupled with the production in the back, which is very, again, jazz, R&B influenced. This being his first song that I've seen is a very good start and a very good beginning to his career. I wouldn't be surprised if he's had other credits in terms of writing and anything else, but for now this is the only song I've seen and I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. So this is the first one. It's Compass. The song name is called Hypocrite. Add it. So another song that was also recommended to me by a friend is by an artist called Kemi Ade, and the song name is called 5 a Day. Now, one thing I really love about 5 a Day is the fact that as soon as you listen to it, you instantly get a wave of neo soul and a slight homage to the roots of where it came from. Another thing I also love about the song is the sexy and enticing lyrics that Kemi actually puts into this tune. One thing I really like is when artists really pretty much use a simile of having your 5 a day in order to sort of reference another particular action. And Kemi Ade does it pretty well. It also reminded me of other artists who do this very well, like Monet, and also people like Mariah the Scientist too. So automatically listening to this song, especially with the songwriting, I can tell that Kemi Ade is someone who's constantly just going on a rise and growing her skills within this particular genre. And I'm excited to see what more she will have after this particular song. Song number 3 is by one of my favorite producers to come out of the last 2 years, I would say. I discovered him again through a friend. Do you know what? This is probably songs that I shouldn't recommend you. This is probably songs that my friends have recommended me that I should recommend to you. But I'm not going to put that as the title. But anyway, this particular artist, I think, is very talented in the way, in just every sense of the way. He's a talented producer, he's a talented DJ, and just all round, he's just an amazing person. This song pretty much screams summertime, even though we are not in the season. Whenever you put this song on, you really just can't help but think, why did COVID have to mess up my holiday plans this year? And so without further ado, song number 3 is Michael Brun and Kah-Lo with Melanin. So the first time I was introduced to Michael Brun was when he was releasing his album Lokal last year. And one thing I really loved about him was the fact that he paid so much homage to his roots, being a Haitian man, but also at the same time, his level of production and his attentiveness when producing is something that you can really hear when you listen to his stuff. He's also produced for artists like Mr. Eazi on the remix of Akwaaba, which is actually more favored in my opinion than the original song itself. But he's also produced Azul and Gris on the Colores tape by J Balvin. And so when you listen to all of these songs, you can just tell that this is a guy that just has his toes in every different type of production, and he does it so effortlessly, he does it so well. And so when you listen to this particular song with Kah-Lo, who, mind you, I first was introduced to Kah-Lo when she done a joint project with Riton about 2 years ago or so, it made sense that these two would come together. It really gives you a sense of being on the beach side, being in Ibiza, being somewhere where you can just really vibe and just have a nice moment. And when you listen to the production, you have moments where drinks are poured, where people are enjoying themselves. And so that really just calls you back to a summer vibe and a summer moment. So anytime the sun's out, anytime you're feeling a moment where you just want to play and listen to some music, Michael Brun and Kah-Lo with Melanin is definitely a tune that I think you should listen to and just have that summer vibe within you, even if the weather's pretty dead. So song number 4 is by an artist who I discovered on Twitter, and immediately I was hooked. His vocals, his production, and his lyrics are absolutely out of this world. One thing I really love about live performances is seeing artists make the music right in front of you. When I went to go see Masego, that was a thing, and just seeing how he was able to just loop tracks, beatbox on certain tracks, and then harmonize his vocals at the same time was something that was very, very interesting and very cool to watch. And so now with this artist, he does all of that and more. And so the artist's name is Marc Rebillet, and the song is Work That Ass for Daddy. Now, there's not really much I can say. You have to listen to this song, but you also have to listen to his other stuff as well. Jump on his social media, jump on his Twitter. You will not regret it. Like, everything that you see is just gonna either make you laugh, it's gonna make you groove, it's gonna make you dance, all at the same time. And there's a particular video with him and Erykah Badu just vibing it out, and I can honestly say that it's probably one of the greatest things that I've seen this year. Having someone who just makes music from the comfort of his own bedroom or hotel room and just produce such quality music, especially with the voice that he has, is something that I really, really enjoy. And this song is without a doubt one of my favorites. But he also says things that, you know, I don't have the gumption or the cojones to say in front of the camera. So Marc Rebillet, you win this one. This is the song that you should add to your list, is Work That Ass for Daddy. So song number 5 is by an artist who, as soon as I listened to this song, when my brother sent it to me, I was instantly hooked and I loved every bit of it. The Colours rendition that she did was something that I go back to often, and she's even released another one on the platform, which I think everyone should go and watch. And so without further ado, this particular song is called Nena by the artist of the name YENDRY. Now, one thing I really loved about this artist is the way in which she just sings the song. It sounds like she's just whispering in your ear, but serenading you at the same time, similar to what Rosalia did in her first couple of albums. And when I listen to this song, alongside her other one, which is called Barrio, you really get a glimpse that this is an artist that's on a rise. And she's only got a few songs out. So the fact that she's able to hone her skills in this particular essence is very impressive. But it also makes me wonder and know how much more potential she has to make. So Nena and Barrio, which is kind of a cheat, are two songs that I think that you should listen to, but specifically Nena. And if you've got time, definitely watch her Colours version as well. I particularly think is better than the original, even though they're not so far off from each other. But without a doubt, they're tunes that are very, very, very good. I'm always a fan of flamenco type of music, and this is the same type of feeling that I get when I listen to YENDRY. So I genuinely think that this is a song, this is a particular artist that everyone should pay attention to, and a song that you should listen to as well. Song number 6 is by an artist called Greentea Peng, and the name of the track is called Ghost Town. Now, one thing I really love about this track is the fact that it sounds like an album cut from Rudimental's Home, but it also sounds like something that ShyFx would produce too. The way in which it pays homage to jungle, reggae, UK sounds is really, really dope, and it's something that I haven't heard in a very, very long time. Not since ShyFx's album, and probably before that, not since I listened to Rudimental like that. So listening to this song really threw me back in time to when I used to listen to these particular types of songs very, very often. Greentea Peng is an artist that I'm still sort of working my way through in terms of her music, but from what I've heard so far, it's actually very, very, very good. And so if you like Rudimental, if you like ShyFx, if you're into that type of kind of garage, jungle, R&B type style of music, then I think Greentea Peng is the one for you. The last and final song on this list is mad. The visuals are mad, the lyrics are mad, the collaboration is mad. Everything about this tune is just grease mode. As soon as I saw the visuals, not only was I like, this is probably one of the best music videos I've seen this year, but also the way in which it's just like, whoa, like you just hear it straight away and you just want to blare your speakers to 100. So I'm gonna get straight to it. The song is Salieu and Backroad G with My Family. Now, Salieu and Backroad G, the chemistry on this song is absolutely insane. Each verse is just slightly tuned differently. Each verse is slightly rapped differently. The way they go back and forth with each other. And when you watch the music video, you're just even more gassed. So for me, this tune is just absolute flames. You know, as someone who's Gambian, Salieu as well, who's Gambian as well, I have to represent, you know, I have to, you know, support my brother. But yo, one thing that really stood out to me about this song is the fact that Backroad G's lady is ready to back off the wig and go to war for him. And if that's not love, then G, I don't know what is. So for me, Salieu, Backroad G, My Family is definitely a song. If you haven't heard it already, then yo, you need to go and listen to that ASAP. And with that, these are the songs that I feel like you should add to your musical list, add it to your playlist, add it to your library. Do whatever you feel is best. But thank you very much for watching. It feels nice to be back. It feels a bit weird if you know how many retakes I've done. But you know, that's the whole part of, you know, coming back after a long hiatus. So as always, comment, like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you get notified when I release a new video. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you guys as always, and hopefully I can get you a bit more consistent videos throughout the week. So without further ado, peace.